We're talking about over 4,000 people, highly placed in the government, state, local, federal government, that are going to be put in jail. They're indicted, they're going to be tried, found guilty, because the evidence is amazingly overwhelming, and they're going to be put in jail. There are going to be holes in our government. There are going to be things missing, people missing, crucial elements missing, and those have to be filled. So let's also pray that the Lord will supply what our government needs to carry on with some semblance of sanity and order while all of this is taking place.
In America, we don't worship government, we worship God. My administration will always support and defend your religious liberty. We want all children to have the opportunity to know the blessings of God. As long as I am president, no one is going to stop you from practicing your faith or from preaching what is in your heart.
Pray for protection for all the people involved. Pray for wisdom. Pray in tongues, because the Lord knows the prayers that need to come out of our mouths. Pray in tongues.
Tunoshkara Sarabarada, Kisine Kiripuru Kutu Soroda, Kina Sanakara Sarabade, Kurushkara Sanamenekretada, Kina Siniberuboka, Kurusurakuruta, Kishna Karsere, Mukara Sarakarabarada Sarade, Kurushna Baraka Paruskarade, Kurushkara Semakara Baraskara to the Kirisiri Burushkota Sarikre. Kina Sarabada, Burushka, Kina Sekre, Kasuru, Kurushana, Sekre, Titi, Purukuto, Surukurata, Sekre, Burushka. Kushana Karasiri, Buru. Kurushna Karasiri, Barata, Sarakari, Buru, Purasakari, Buru, Burata, Tasakari, Kurushna Marade, Kisana Karagara, Garasaka, Buru, Karasaka, Barata, Tasakari, Durushka, Did it say Krosnoka, but Grace Catara to Roscota, Tekes, Wushu, Tasakata, Kila, Berado, Secretary, Keroro, Parara, Secretary, Perola, Tata, Secretary, Noshkara, Secretary, Guru, Porata, Sarakre, Lara, Brusca, Barata, Secretary, Peru, Patata, Secretary, Ruski, Skiri, Patidis, Parata, Sacrato, Croto, Secretary. Didn't say that Burush could say Beradasca, Kerolo, show to get Secretary Sacoro, Boragata, Lickrisity, Kripis, Nebarada, Sokuru, Sudokuru, Bacata, Secretary, Guracadasri, Nikrish, Chris, Ragabarush, Chris, Rabaraki, Surush, Chris, Kripis, Nunoshkara, Taratara, Kiri, Prolo, to do it. Kines Nebere, Lolo to Rosoba, Saragarata, Churoko, Secretary. Kinebere, Kraladoro, Kurusura, Shere, Mo Krasara, Secretary, Shikuruko, Kurosaka, Baralata, Shkrik, Motorosaka, Motara, to Tarata, Nini Karapara to Dukura. Kinele to the Suro, but a Kresaka, and she is Uru, put a race, Kinesina Krapara, the Dushkura. Kinesina, but the Dushka Baba Sekere, Kalokuros, and Pataka Secretary, the Dushka, celebrated Secretary Badarash Krusru. Kinesina Barada, Kulos no Kuru to Shkra, Pericri, Kinesina parada tush kurus kurut parada sekiri parada. Nuno krasere kirikla da dosh kuros kra parada desere bere berush krasere. Kinana peresere borosh era parada sere krete mene kresere era rush kre ekre bororo pororo sororosh krasere krere. Nuno skro krasere bere rush kra da da.
Bureaucrats think they can run over your lives, overrule your values, meddle in your faith, and tell you how to live, what to say, and where to pray. But we know that parents, not bureaucrats, know best how to raise their children and create a thriving society.
The Marine Corps is investigating everything, and the intel as of 11/29 is there are 4,286 sealed indictments. And I had to look that up because I don't know about this stuff. A sealed indictment is when charges are brought against someone to be prosecuted, but it's not made public knowledge. It's kept secret and it's sealed. When they open, then it becomes public knowledge, and I guess that's when the arrest happens. MS-13, he mentions in the next sentence, that is a notorious gang all over the world that is responsible for abducting children and, distributing drugs. And it's just a horrible pit, and it's all over the world. Here he's saying MS-13, Clinton Bush operatives, members of the House and Senate, state and local officials, many will be tried by military tribunals for treason. Hallelujah. Others for child trafficking and murder. Some for electioneering and voter fraud. And I looked up electioneering, and it didn't seem to be against the law, but then he said, no, this has to do with fixing the machines, the computers, and throwing the votes to the other side. That was what he was talking about. If President Trump, with God's help, pulls this off, America will be a nice place to live. I pray the pedophiles are all caught and put behind bars for life. The traitors should get severely punished. Every one of these criminals should have all their assets frozen and turned over to the Treasury. I mean, these huge helicopters and MEU. MEU is a group of Marines who are highly, highly trained. They are the ones that came in with the helicopters and were there for 30 minutes, according to the neighbors. That came from Hal Turner. But Hal Turner's sources said they never invaded. But my source said they did indeed get on the property and take a lot of records. So, as you can see, guys, this is very, very, very serious. Marines did raid the CIA. Crooks in D.C. are getting nervous because they know the big fish are in trouble. We are at the tipping point in this battle. When the mass arrests begin, it will be very sporting. There's a lot of filthy evidence on Anthony Weiner's laptop, and after this much time in jail as a child molester, he's most likely singing. There are over 4,000 sealed indictments around the deep state, MS-13, being the hit squad and child kidnapping squad. He also mentioned the CIA under Bush 41 is running drugs and reaping profits for black ops and the Bush-Clinton crime family. Trump is bombing the drug factories and has seized assets close to $100 trillion. The 35% tax rate would change the deficit to a surplus. He arrested the former federal chairman to reduce the criminal control of a money supply. His is a fight between good and evil, and when evil is exposed, it just doesn't give up. It becomes worse before it gets better. One thing we know for certain, truth always wins and needs no defense. The Lord is calling for our prayers. He wants us backing up the president. He wants us backing up everything the president is doing. And the success and the outcome of these things that he's doing depends on our prayers. So please, heart dwellers, please take this to prayer very seriously. Pray for protection for all the people involved. Pray for wisdom. Pray in tongues, because the Lord knows the prayers that need to come out of our mouths. Pray in tongues. Stay in an attitude of alertness, because we don't know what's going to happen next. We're talking about over 4,000 people highly placed in the government, state, local, federal government that are going to be put in jail. They're indicted, they're going to be tried, found guilty because the evidence is amazingly overwhelming, and they're going to be put in jail. There are going to be holes in our government. There are going to be things missing, people missing, crucial elements missing, and those have to be filled. So let's also pray that the Lord will supply what our government needs to carry on with some semblance of sanity and order while all of this is taking place. Rotten, disgusting, pedophile, drug-dealing, murderous government is being overturned, is being turned upside down and cleaned out